Let me ask you something. Have you ever asked Google Gemini or ChatGPT for help, and the answer sounded confident, but somehow missed the point? Not totally wrong, just not useful. That usually doesn't mean the AI is bad. It means we didn't explain the task clearly. AI is like a smart kid. It listens carefully, but it takes everything literally. So today I want to show you a simple Google Gemini 5 steps framework that helps you get better answers from AI. Using everyday examples, no technical ones, no magic prompts, no buzzwords, just a clear way to think. Before we break this down, here's the key idea. AI doesn't understand what you mean. It only follows what you tell it. So when the results are bad, it is usually because the instructions were unclear. That's why Google recommends to use a simple step way to give AI better directions. First, define the task. Then add context, so the AI doesn't guess. If needed, show references. Then evaluate the answers and iterate until it is actually useful. Once you understand this, you can use it for almost anything. Now let's walk through it step by step. Here's a bad prompt. Help me plan a trip. Now imagine saying this to a real person. They probably pause and ask, okay, but what kind of trip? Where are you going? Where is this happening? What is the budget? Is this a beach trip or a city trip? AI has the same questions. It just doesn't ask them. A better prompt sounds like this. Help me plan a 5-day family trip to Florida in July with a medium budget. Now notice what's changed. The AI knows how long the trip is, who's going, when it happens, and how fancy or not fancy it should be. The clearer the task, the less guessing the AI has to do. Give AI a role. Here's something most people don't do. You can tell AI who it should pretend to be. For example, act like a travel agent. Now the response is structured and practical. Or act like a local who lives there. Now you get personal tips and hidden spots. Same questions, same AI, different role, different answer. Ask for the format. One more thing that really helps. If you don't say how you want the answer, AI usually gives you a long wall of text. So instead, be specific. You can say, give me a checklist. Put this on a table. Or summarize this in 5 bullet points. That one sentence can save you a lot of cleanup later. Context answers the question. What's going on here? Here is a weak prompt. Write an email asking for time off. That could mean anything. Now compare with this one. Write a friendly but professional email asking for a 3 days off. This is a small team. It's a short notice, and my manager prefers casual tone. Now the AI understands the relationship, the urgency, and how carefully the wording should be. Context turns a generic answer into something you will actually send. If you want AI to match certain style, show it an example. For instance, you can say, here's an email that I sent before that worked really well. Write a new one using the same tone. This is like saying, do this like this. Much easier than trying to explain style with abstract words. Here's an important mindset shift. AI is not one and done. After you get an answer, pause and ask, does this actually help? Does this sound like me? Would I use this as is? That's the evaluate step. If the answer isn't great, try this. First, add missing details. Oh, I forgot mention this is urgent. Second, simplify the request. Instead of asking for a full report, say, just give me the main idea. Third, change the audience. Explain this like I'm new at my job. And finally, add limits. Keep it under 100 words. No emojis. Very professional tone. Limits helps AI stay focused. At this point, you already know the full framework. Task, context, references, evaluate and iterate. That's the core system. Everything after this is not a new step. It is a set of bonus techniques that help you apply this framework more effectively in real life. AI isn't just limited to text anymore. You can upload things like a photo with a messy desk, a calendar screenshot, a spreadsheet or a chart, and ask, what looks inefficient here? Or how could I organize this better? This is just another way to give AI better context. But here's the warning. AI sounds confident, even if it is wrong. It doesn't truly know things. It predicts what sounds right. So you still evaluate the answer and iterate if something feels off. Think of AI as an assistant, not an authority. These techniques are really just iteration with a structure. Prompt chaining. One step at a time. Instead of saying, help me be more productive, break it down. First, list common productivity problems. Then, which of these affect people working from home? Then, create a simple daily routine to fix them. Same framework, used on purpose. Tree of thought. Multiple possibilities. Instead of asking, why I'm always tired of work? Try this. Give me 3 possible reasons. 1 related to sleep, 1 related to diet, 1 related to workload. Which one is most likely? Now you're thinking, not just accepting the first answer. And here's the last bonus about leverage. Give AI a job. You can ask AI to play a role. For example, pretend you're a customer, asking confusing questions. I want to practice explaining something clearly. Or act as a manager. Review the presentation. What's unclear or boring? Roles make the task clearly and instantly improve the response. And finally, the cheat code. If you don't know how to ask something, ask the AI this. What information do you need from me to give a better answer? That's just iterating from the prompt itself. AI isn't magic. It is more like a mirror. The clearer you are, the better it performs. Start with the framework. Use the bonus technique when you need extra clarity. Try this today with something simple. An email, a plan, or a decision. If this helped you understand AI a little bit better, hit like, subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Remember, stay secure in the cloud, keep tech savvy, and one step ahead with AI.